If you've given up on dating, relationships, or anything having to do with your romantic life, then this video is for you. And I hope by the end of this you will have a different perspective and a new outlook on where your romantic life can lead you and where dating can lead you, and that you can have success in romance. I know that sounds like a very big, tall order, but I want you to think about a concept that I came across. If you know there's a few movies, and certainly a book, The Razor's Edge. This is a book, in 1944 it came out, and there have been 2 movies made. I don't know, I'm looking here on online when the first movie was made, early, probably in like 1946, and then it was made again in 1984 with Bill Murray. And the concept is really brilliant. And what it is the difference between success and failure. That it's just a razor's edge. And if you think about it, the razor's edge is very fine. And so the concept of it being a very fine line between success and failure is there. One thing we know for sure about the difference between success and failure is giving up. And if you have given up on yourself in terms of relationships, dating, having love in your life, then I hope you will consider this concept and really pay attention here, because it's so important. The first thing I want you to do is think about your why of dating before I get into this more. Because your why is going to foster your continued involvement in the pursuit of a worthy goal. And I'm not sure who said it, but the saying goes something like, success is the continued pursuit of a worthy idea, goal, and again, I'm paraphrasing here. Anything that is continually manifested and worked on. Success is not something to which we arrive. Not at all. It's continued success in life is continuing to pursue a worthy or lofty ideal, goal, what have you. Love is that. And for more on getting to your why, which is going to be really important, because if you don't have a really strong why, you are going to let anxiety, which is fear, and just frustration get the best of you. And that's not going to help you, because it, I know, would be a crying shame for you as the woman you are. And because you are a woman, I know that you embody love and all that is worthy of giving to others, and certainly then worthy of receiving, because everything is in balance, night and day, sun and rain, on or off, stop or go, love or not love, getting and receiving. So in terms of this razor's edge concept, I want to leave you with this, that there was a story that really embodies this, and I get this from the book Think and Grow Rich, which has a lot of these types of stories that are so valuable in terms of really getting into the mindset of success. And it could be in anything in your life. It can be in your career. It can be in an avocation. It can be certainly in your love life. But one thing I know for sure, and one of the stories here in the book certainly hones in on that, is a miner back in the early days of the gold rush. Actually, he wasn't a miner. He was just someone that decided, hey, there's gold in them there hills and I need to go after it. So he sold everything he had, and he went out west, and he got some people together, and it was a really difficult challenge for him to go into these mines, blast through rock, especially in those days, in the anticipation of finding gold. And he kept at it, because he was told. And in terms of mines, there are veins of gold, and the veins of gold weave through these mines. Well, he found a vein, and he got a lot of gold, and he of course, he sold the gold, and he made more money, and he was continuing because he felt, I have found this vein. And in terms of you may have at times felt successful in that, I'm dating someone and I'm getting somewhere, and then bam, it happens and that relationship is over, and you're devastated. Well, that's what happened to him, because he kept digging and the veins seemed to disappear. And no matter what they did, and wherever they continued to dig out the rock, they couldn't find the vein again. So what did he do? He gave up. And he got out of it. He sold all his equipment, and he considered everything to be a failure. Although he had gotten some money from it, he decided this isn't going to work anymore. And he sold all his equipment for $1,000, everything, and he went back home. Well, the junk man that he sold all of the equipment to, he decided, I'm going to follow this up. I'm going to go in there and I'm going to keep digging around, because if there's a vein, meaning a thread, that means that it's there somewhere. And do you know that junk man went on, and only 3 feet more was that vein of gold. So if the original man had just kept going, meaning just the razor's edge, that little bit more, he would have found that quote-unquote pot of gold. And the junk man went on to be a millionaire and make millions off of the gold, because he just continued the thread. But the previous man, because he gave up, he did not. Now, I think the story ends rather well in that he went on and he made money in, I believe it's the insurance industry. But you get the point. The point is, 3 feet, only 3 feet more, and he would have had success. So I challenge you, if you have stopped dating altogether, or after your last relationship, you say, that's it, no more. If you've stopped online dating because you say, this doesn't work, it may only be 3 more dates till you find the one. Because you are only looking for one. And that's what I remind my clients. They at times, they feel discouraged. Sometimes, or many times, women come to me discouraged. But here's the difference. Even during the times of discouragement, they pursue and keep going on, because they know that it will eventually happen by doing things just a little bit more, and maybe in a different way. And that's where I come in. Because I know something for sure, that if you continue to do things in the same way, you will certainly not feel differently about it. And your feelings will help you through. Much of my work is helping a woman see the proverbial forest for the trees. And with each woman, her trees are a bit different. For some women, it is fear, lack of confidence, anxiety. For others, it's dogged doing things. I'm gonna push through and make this happen. And It just depends on a particular woman, and we work within the confines of what it is for each particular individual. But again, if you've given up, that will not get you to where you want to go. So I challenge you in this video on the why of your wanting a relationship, love in your life, and go to my video on helping to create your why. Because when you do that, it will foster your continued effort. And anything worthwhile, whether it's a great job, winning, completing a marathon, or even winning it, anything that is worthwhile, getting your degree, it's challenging and it doesn't come easy. It's the same with love because it is valuable. Just like that vein of gold being valuable, you can't give up too soon, and you have to know that it is continually worthwhile to continue on. I hope this was valuable today. I know that because you are here, you are considering and pursuing a life of love and happiness. And I know because you are a woman, you are wonderful and you fill men with wonder. So remember that. Continue on, and I will see you in the next video. I trust you got a lot of good information from today's video, and I enjoy bringing you content that is valuable for success in your romantic life. So don't forget to subscribe and hit the alert bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. And if you want more on any of the content you see here, you can go to my book, Why Won't He Commit? How a Man Decides to Make You the One. You can order it at any fine retailer where you get your books. And if you want more on me or any of my programs, my podcast, go to CoachPaulagrooms.com, and we could be talking soon.